Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the... That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to... The 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard
line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Luck. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
And set. Ready. One. Get one. Check.
On 1st and 10, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Right back to him on first down. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give, right side. Dickerson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dickerson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Texans have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Gone right. Hey, check.
Rush in. Rush in. Check nickel. Hey,
Luck on first down. Buying time to his left. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10.
Switch.
46-yard line.
On. 11.
Out of the gun. Luck. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Dash. Go now. Check.
Reggie.
You got tight.
Gone right.
You got tight right there. Kill.
On first down, Luck forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing again on second down. Luck flushed out right. Looking for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Close.
Hey, watch that. Hey, exit.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Luck toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken very short. Powering forward.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
It's Hill, complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt Rule up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career, and this season added wide receivers to his duties. well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. It's kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera, he would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York as well as Washington. And Washington never let him out of the building. That was a big-time hire for them.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. The 20. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 43 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play reminded me of Michael Strahan in 2001 when he was absolutely incredible. That was the year he set the single-season record for most sacks with 22 and a half.
And not surprisingly, Defensive Player of the Year that season. And he also... And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of the times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The corner blitz worked to perfection there for Deion Sanders. Back to throw, Watson. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now it's Long. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. One day. Call. Eyes up. Check. 36.
Throwing on second down. Luck. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
12. 80 weapons. Motion.
Back to throw. Luck. Gets this one to Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 36-yard line.
Alert! 50. 11 V. Hey, orbit. Like 50. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day offense.
Now a first down throw. Lock. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To the air again. Lock. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and goal from the 8-yard line.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Let's go, Mexico. Watch twitch. 11. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Hey, check.
Again, Love. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
This will be taken short.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much, as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll go to Barkley again. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Saquon Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
To throw his line. Completes it to Hardman. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, Alpha.
Throwing on second and long. Luck flushed out right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
Check 31, check 31.
Run, man. Qwan. Hey, Charlie.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. It's our field. It's our field.
Now Luck. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big-time play there for the Texans. 55 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
24!
At the 8-yard line.
It's 50, Mike, it's 50. Squeeze, double.
Hey, 31! Hey, alert!
Ricky.
Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry. to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the all-pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Crunch. Hey, Haywood.
Here's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus. 12. Smooth. Check 25. Mike's 54. You can't block.
Throwing again is Luck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
He is covered by Denzel Ward.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
61, matchbox lights. 12. Hey, wahoo!
50, Mike, 50.
Watch the run. Check 9. Shoot. Rifle.
Lucky. He's coming.
They are going for it. It's Luck. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Deion Sanders picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Let's get out the field, defense.
He's coming to Mexico. We got double up. 11B.
After the interception, it's Luck. Flush to his right. Incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 50. 11B. Hey, motion backfield.
Luck now to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Quote. Hey, Foxtrot.
Check.
On first down, it's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans cut into that lead. Well, he just bumped up his personal stats with this. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Love. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Mike Spark 4. Hatch gone right. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On 1st and 10, Locke eluding the pressure right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Locke. Steps away to his left. 20! This will be caught by Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Here's Locke. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
49. Texans 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Fresno. Watch the eye.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Off of play action, it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that will get them one closer.
49. Texans 27.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Run, man, run, man.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Come on.
Ain't no looking at 12. 50, Mike 50, huh? You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Luck gonna throw it. Flushed out right. It's Hill, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's another Colts.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And some room to work. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Rush in. Checkmate, echo. Motion. Hey, check 20.
Hey, check.
Watch out.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm scared. Check safety. Switch.
12. 11V.
Motion. Safe. You got tight right there. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Throwing now. Luck. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the ends. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 29 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri now for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Colts 56, Texans 27.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
He's just out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Mike 54.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
Mexico, Mexico.
5-4. Mike's 5-4.
You better be afraid of me.
11. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, let's get touched.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep. Now a hit and Locke lost the football. It's out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Charles, it's one.
Yo.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I can't believe that shit.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden.
Yo.
The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
I saw it. I seen it. Eating Popeyes, watch you get your ass beat by the Colts.
That nigga is so serious.
Oh, yeah, you want to broadcast? Give me something to watch.
Nah, look, bro. Hey, I turned my game on. I gotta add that nigga though. I gotta add him though. And he from New York too.
Add that nigga. He look trash, bro.
Hey, But look,
But
though.
I'm like, why this nigga won't get out of this defense or not blitz him, bro? You gotta blitz out of that shit.
Bro. Listen. Hey, hold on. You didn't see that shit. You didn't see the whole game, bro. You couldn't have.
Nigga, I was watching.
You couldn't have seen the whole game, bro. I gotta end that shit right now.